Washington, where she averaged 1.6 points per game a year ago. The second guard, Cameron Sutterfield, a 5'9 junior from Greers Ferry, averaged 10.6 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 3.3 assists per game last year at North Ark College up in Harrison. The third guard is Clara Grace Prater, a 5'10 senior from Bologna. She averaged 7.4 points and 3.3 rebounds per game a year ago, including 10.8 points per game over the final 16 games of the season. The fourth guard is Olivia Jones, 5'10 senior, Jackson, Tennessee, and a transfer from the University of North Alabama, where she played for 3 years. Last year, she averaged 1.9 points per game for North Alabama. The forward for Arkansas Tech is Julie Wagner, a 6'2 senior from Humboldt, Tennessee. Julie appearing in her 79th game as a Golden Sun tonight. She averaged career highs of 7.1 points and 5.7 rebounds per game a year ago for the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, who begin their 48th season of intercollegiate women's basketball tonight with 1,099 all-time wins, 26 conference championships, 26 national tournament appearances, 7 national tournament semifinal berths, 4 NCAA Division II region championships, the 1999 NCAA Division II national runners-up, and the NAIA national champions in 1992 and 1993. It is an illustrious history, and now this group gets ready to add a new chapter to the story of Golden Suns basketball by beginning the 2024-25 season here tonight. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we will step aside for 3 minutes and then come back with the opening tip. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or a carport? Well, give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Running a business, a household, or just everyday life can be hectic. The last thing you want to have to think about is banking. At First State Bank, we focus on providing you the financial tools and exceptional service you need so you can focus on what really matters. Whether it's managing your business from the sidelines or making life run a little smoother with convenient and flexible financial solutions, we've got your back. Get back to business and life. We'll take care of the rest. First State Bank.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, close side nets indoors, and always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Almost time for tip-off now between the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns and the UA Fort Smith Lions. UA Fort Smith joining a new league this year. They are stepping up to the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletics Association after being members of the Lone Star Conference from 2019 through 2024. Before that, they were in the Heartland Conference, and before that, of course, Kelly Davis, they had a really illustrious history of their own at the junior college level back when it was West Ark, and the late Lewis Horton, Arkansas Tech alumnus, had a big hand in that.
Coach Lewis Horton, my former babysitter back in the days in Waldron, Arkansas, but he probably won't ever claim that, or never would while he was with us. But anyway, they had a great junior college train. You just look at the records, and they were a lot of young ladies that needed that extra year or two to prepare themselves for Division I or II basketball. That was one of the spots that they wanted to go. They wanted to play for Coach Horton and get the game down, get the college game down, and get them prepared.
It is UA Fort Smith's first visit to Tucker Coliseum. The Golden Suns have enjoyed a tremendous amount of success in this building over the years. Arkansas Tech with an all-time women's basketball record at Tucker Coliseum of 490 wins and just 72 losses. That is an 87.2 winning percentage all-time for the Golden Suns here at Tucker Coliseum. And this program and all those championships we talked about built largely on defense. Arkansas Tech a year ago was second in the Great American Conference in field goal percentage defense at 35.7%. Kelly, all of the belief is that this Golden Suns team is not going to be really high-powered offensively, so it'll be really important for this group to be good defensively as well.
Got to play the defensive end.
Julie Wagner against Sinitra Jones for the opening tip. It is controlled by UA Fort Smith, and Zaniah Thomas will get them set up on offense. Thomas had a career-high 16 points against Arkansas Tech last year. She shoots from the right elbow. No good. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by the North Ark transfer, Cameron Sutterfield. Into the front court come the Golden Suns. Handoff for Olivia Jones. She dribbles right, passes in the corner for Sutterfield. Sutterfield dumps it in for Wagner. Wagner defended by Sinitra Jones. Passes out to Clara Grace Prater. She throws it left corner for Jones. Olivia Jones, three-pointer good. Olivia Jones with the three-pointer from the left side. Just a career 25% three-point shooter at North Alabama, but she knocks down her first one as a Golden Sun, and Arkansas Tech leads 3-0. 18-foot jumper off to the left, no good for Olivia Johnson of UA Fort Smith. Loose ball rebound is going to go out of bounds. Anna Trusty saying it went off the knee of Clara Grace Prater, and the official agrees, and so the basketball will belong to UA Fort Smith. 9 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Arkansas Tech out to an early 3-0 lead. Season debut for the Golden Suns. Inbound pass to be made by Zaniah Thomas for the 1-1 UA Fort Smith Lions. Interesting to see here in the early going the fact the Lions already have 2 games under their belts, how much of an advantage that'll be for them. The left-handed turnaround is short, no good for Sinitra Jones. Julie Wagner forced the miss, rebounded for Arkansas Tech, and taking it the other way, Andy Zylak. Three-point try is short this time for Olivia Jones. Offensive rebound, Sutterfield. She lost the handle, stolen away for North Alabama, or for UA Fort Smith, I should say. Take it the other way, go the wrong Lions. Three-point pull-up from the top of the key, no good for Anna Trusty, and a defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Cameron Sutterfield. Into the front court come the Golden Suns. Pull-up jumper 17 feet is good for Andy Zylak. Zylak, the transfer from Eastern Washington, where she appeared in 74 games and scored 215 points, and she has given Arkansas Tech an early 5-0 lead. Coach Wilbers warned me this would be the case. He sent me a text and just apologized in advance. The Golden Suns about to make 5 substitutions. It's going to be a platoon system here early on for the Golden Suns. Drive and a blocking foul against Arkansas Tech. Olivia Jones looks to be the guilty party. It is her first personal foul, team foul number 1 against the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns. And UA Fort Smith will be at the free throw line. The shooter will be Morgan Browning. As here's the 5 new faces for Arkansas Tech. We'll get them properly introduced as we can. Desi McCarty, 6-foot freshman forward, Mount Vernon. Jordan Rollins, 6'1" sophomore forward, Mustang, Oklahoma. Haley Wyrick, 5'8" junior guard from Piercy. Also in for the Golden Suns, Shelly Butler, 6-foot senior forward from Nassau, Bahamas. And Jackie Rollins, 5'10" junior guard, Mustang, Oklahoma. Browning made the first free throw, misses the second, is 5-1 Arkansas Tech. And Shelly Butler out there with the defensive rebound. Golden Suns want to push it ahead to Wyrick. 6-footer left side of the lane, no good. Followed by Shelly Butler, no good. Butler had it again, lost it, saved for the Suns by McCarty. McCarty misses. Another offensive rebound, this one by Shelly Butler, and she is fouled on a reach-in against UA Fort Smith. The foul is called on Sophia McNabb, a 6-foot freshman forward from Murphy, North Carolina. McNabb has yet to score this year. She picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 1 on the UA Fort Smith Lions. Inbound pass to Desi McCarty. McCarty draws a double team, spins away from it, shoots and misses, and the defensive rebound taken away for UA Fort Smith by Anna Trusty. Outlet pass for Browning. Browning dribbles into the lane, gives it to Sinitra Jones. Jones runs over a Golden Sun. Offensive foul. There to take the charge for Arkansas Tech was Desi McCarty, a 6-foot freshman forward from Mount Vernon. She was a 2-time state champion at Mount Vernon Enola, and she draws the offensive foul on UA Fort Smith. It is the first personal foul on Sinitra Jones.
Did a good job. Hung in there, took the contact.
Team foul number 2, change for the Lions as Lane Kirkendall is in, a 6'2" sophomore forward from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kirkendall will play the post here. She is a transfer from South Dakota State where she did not play basketball, but she was a track and field athlete at the Division I level. Feed down low for McCarty, spin move, right-handed scoop shot off the glass, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by UA Fort Smith. Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline with 20 on the shot clock, 7:36 left in the first quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading 5-1. Golden Suns 2 out of 4 from the field so far. Jackie Rollins having trouble getting it in. They're going to call the 5-second count. Arkansas Tech commits its 3rd turnover here in the first 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And it gives the basketball back to UA Fort Smith. Into the front court on the dribble comes Talisha Brown, a 5'6" junior guard from Houston, Texas, and a transfer from Texas A&M International University. Top of the key, Talisha Brown takes it back on a handoff, dribbles into the corner, gives it up to Sophia McNabb, now to Trusty. She drives, left-handed layup, good, and a blocking foul against Arkansas Tech. Coach Wilbers is incredulous, but it'll be a blocking foul on Desi McCarty nonetheless, her first. Team foul number 2 against Arkansas Tech, and Anna Trusty will head to the free throw line for one shot.
I think what Coach was arguing about is that the official that made the call was on the other side of the court and possibly maybe didn't have a good view of it.
Trusty misses the first free throw, her first miss from the free throw line as a collegian. She was 5 out of 5 from the line in her first 2 games. Arkansas Tech the other way with the defensive rebound. Suns leading 5-3, feed for Shelly Butler, and as she made the catch of the basketball 10 feet away and went up for the shot, she was fouled. It's on Sophia McNabb, her second, team foul number 3, and Shelly Butler to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech. Butler a year ago was 16 of 28 at the free throw line, 57%. Golden Suns will send back into the game, among others, Cameron Sutterfield, Clara Grace Prater, Olivia Jones. They're all back in, as is Andy Zylak. And Julie Wagner will replace Shelly Butler if Shelly makes the second of these 2 free throws. The 6-foot forward from Nassau, Bahamas, receives the basketball. First shot is up and good. She will have one more. Butler is in her second year with the Golden Suns, 2 years ago at Mineral Area Community College.
They switched and gave that foul to number 10, Talisha Brown.
Well, let's see. The official stats have it on Brown. Let's go with that. So take one away from McNabb. Instead of 1, it was 10. So Talisha Brown got that last foul for UA Fort Smith. As I was saying, Shelly Butler averaged 11 points and 10.6 rebounds per game 2 years ago at Mineral Area Community College. She was good for 3.1 points and 3.3 rebounds per game a year ago for the Suns. As a drive to the basket, up and good for Talisha Brown on the layup. 6:49 left in the first quarter, and the Arkansas Tech lead now 7-5 after Shelly Butler made both free throws on one end, and Talisha Brown answered with the layup for UA Fort Smith. Right wing Zylak with it, finds Wagner flashing to the free throw line. She takes the pass, gives to the cutter. Layup try, no good for Clara Grace Prater, but Clara Grace draws the foul and will shoot 2.
Now, good reason she missed that shot.
It'll be team foul number 4 on the Lions. And to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech goes Clara Grace Prater. Prater was an 85% free throw shooter a year ago, 41 out of 48. The foul was on Mackenzie Piper, a 5'9" senior forward from Irving, Texas. Piper averaging 4 points and 2.5 rebounds per game so far this year for UA Fort Smith as Clara Grace Prater makes the first free throw. It is Clara Grace's first point of this season and the 316th of her Arkansas Tech career. There's point number 317 as she makes both of those. 6:32 to go first quarter. Arkansas Tech 9, UA Fort Smith 5 from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. First game of the 48th season of intercollegiate women's basketball at Arkansas Tech. A steal by Olivia Jones for the Suns. She pushes, tried to feed it for Prater. It was deflected, back to Jones. Layup up and good. Julie Wagner in the right place at the right time to gather the loose ball after the UA Fort Smith deflection, and she was able to feed Olivia Jones for the layup.
A good assist by Julie.
The bucket for Olivia Jones, giving her 5 points. Golden Suns applying pressure in the backcourt, deflected the ball out of bounds. And so UA Fort Smith will have it with 25 to shoot. Into the game for Arkansas Tech is Marley Sellers, a 5'7" freshman guard from Salem. She scored over 2,000 points in her high school career. Handoff on the right wing for Zanaya Thomas. Thomas, guarded by Sellers, drives the left side of the lane, and a traveling violation against Zanaya Thomas. UA Fort Smith with its third turnover. The two sides are now even in that regard, and it's Sellers who will bring it up floor for Arkansas Tech under the watchful eye of Zanaya Thomas. 11-5 Arkansas Tech. We've played 4 minutes in Russellville. Sellers dribbles to the left side. Fakes the shot, bounce pass out to Wagner at the free throw line. She kicks it out to Prater. Clara Grace goes right, down the right side of the paint, shovels it out, right side for Sutterfield. Cameron Sutterfield behind the back dribble, gets into the lane, 14-footer, too strong. Defensive rebound, Morgan Browning of UA Fort Smith. Lions push, they've got a 3-on-2. Feed on the right wing. Now they leave it with the trailer Thomas. Three-pointer good for Zanaya Thomas. Thomas, a career 35% three-point shooter, and she slices the Arkansas Tech lead in half. It is 11-8. First 3 points of the night for Zanaya Thomas.
Don't have to guard her.
Sellers dribbles left, gives it out to Wagner. Right elbow jumper is off to the left. Defensive rebound, Zanaya Thomas of UA Fort Smith. Golden Suns double team her in the backcourt. Passes ahead out of trouble to Hannah Boyette. Boyette, a 5'9" graduate student from Muldrow, Oklahoma, and she knocks down the three from the left side. Boyette, a career 36% shooter from beyond the arc with 904 career points coming into the night. Marley Sellers tries to answer for the Suns, but her shot is blocked out of bounds, and Arkansas Tech will maintain possession when we return to Tucker Coliseum. Timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Arkansas Tech and UA Fort Smith tied at 11 from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's the photos with your nomination. Deadline for submissions is December 15th. Please check out the website for entry details and rules at www.millerroofing.net.
Celebrate with us at Philrod Auto Place as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Desi McCarty, Jackie Rollins, along with Haley Wyrick, Shelly Butler on the floor for Arkansas Tech out of the timeout. And in for the Golden Suns is Madeline Atkins. Inbound pass left side for Atkins. Atkins, a 5'8" junior guard from BB. She is a transfer from the University of Denver, where she played for 2 seasons and appeared in 46 games. Before that, Atkins became the all-time leading scorer at BB High School during her career with the Badgers. Haley Wyrick dribbles to the left elbow extended. Bounce pass into the post from McCarty. She spins to the basket. Shot rejected by Anna Trusty. Out of there with it for UA Fort Smith, Zanaya Thomas on the fast break. Left-handed layup up and good. Laying it in for UA Fort Smith. It was Sinitra Jones, and the Lions have their first lead of the evening at 13-11. Top of the key, Desi McCarty with the basketball. Hands it off there to Jackie Rollins. Rollins goes right, guarded by Zanaya Thomas. Dribbles left, got a pick from Shelly Butler, gives it to her on a pick and roll. Out to Atkins, three-pointer is blocked for UA Fort Smith by Hannah Boyette. Rebounded by the Lions. Anna Trusty pushes, gives left side to Boyette. Three-pointer is not there this time. Weak side defensive rebound. Jackie Rollins of Arkansas Tech. Ahead of the fast break for Wyrick. Off her fingertips, able to save it deep in the right corner. Wyrick for three, got it. Haley Wyrick with the three-pointer. Wyrick appearing in her 55th career game for Arkansas Tech, 363 career points, and she puts the Suns back in front, but not for long as Anna Trusty has the answer for UA Fort Smith, knocking it down from mid-range to put the Lions right back in front, 15-14, 3:36 left in the first quarter. Follow-up shot, good for Haley Wyrick. Wyrick able to get the Shelly Butler miss and put it back up and in. 3:28 left in the first quarter, and the Suns lead 16-15. Trusty drives, layup wouldn't go, but a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech.
Haley wide open on the backside rebound that time.
It'll be team foul number 3 against the Golden Suns. It is charged to Desi McCarty, her second personal. Golden Suns wholesale changes again as Cameron Sutterfield, Julie Wagner, Clara Grace Prater, Olivia Jones, and Andy Zylak are the 5 now for Arkansas Tech. Trusty steps to the free throw line. 0 for 1 tonight, 5 out of 6 during her freshman season. First one is short, no good. She'll have another. Trusty, the consensus Arkansas High School Player of the Year last year during her senior year at Greenwood High School. Certainly one of, if not the most prized recruit that UA Fort Smith has been able to garner during the Division II era of its women's basketball program. She makes the second free throw, 3:20 to go in the first quarter, and the score is tied at 16. Arkansas Tech so far is 5 out of 12 from the field. That is 39%. Left side, Zylak with it, throws across to Prater. Left-handed dribble drive by Clara Grace. 12-foot jumper, no good. Clara Grace able to get her own rebound, shovels it out to Olivia Jones for 3, no good. Long rebound deep in the left corner. Zylak tracks it down, saves it into Sutterfield to Wagner, to Jones cutting to the basket. Couldn't gather it, able to save it though before it went out of bounds. 13 to shoot, out to Zylak. Zylak looks in the low post, and when she looks there, she sees Julie Wagner being shoved to the floor by Sinitra Jones. Jones called for her second personal foul, team foul number 5, and so the Golden Suns should get 2 free throws here with 2:48 left in the quarter, and then they should subsequently be in the bonus for the remainder of this first period.
I think Julie was trying to set a screen so we could get a cut through there. Picked up the foul.
Wagner was a 61% free throw shooter a year ago, 30 out of 49. First try up and good for the senior. Julie calls Humboldt, Tennessee home. Appearing in her 82nd game as a Golden Sun, made her 14th start in the green and gold tonight. She makes both free throws, 2:48 left in the first quarter, and Arkansas Tech leads 18-16 on Julie Wagner's first 2 points of the season.
Shooting 100% as a team so far, 5 of 5.
Drive by Trusty, kicks it out left side for Olivia Johnson. Now it's Browning. Browning's dribble drive cut off by a blocked shot by Arkansas Tech's Cameron Sutterfield. Suns push the other way. Zylak lobs it to the right elbow for Wagner. Wagner finds Jones cutting the basket. Jones pass deflected out of bounds, and Arkansas Tech will maintain possession with 21 on the shot clock and 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Arkansas Tech out-rebounding the Lions so far 12-4, including 6 offensive rebounds. The Suns have a 6-0 edge in second chance points. Clara Grace Prater dribbles right. Stops the free throw line, hands it off right elbow for Wagner. 15-foot jumper, no good. Defensive rebound, UA Fort Smith. Out of there with it was Anna Trusty. Outlet pass ahead for Talisha Brown. Brown ahead of the fast break. They give it underneath the goal to Kirkendall. Layup try, no good. Defensive rebound, Julie Wagner of Arkansas Tech. Now Zylak over the timeline. Andy Zylak stops the right elbow, kicks it out for Sutterfield. Sutterfield for 3, short. Defensive rebound, Anna Trusty of UA Fort Smith. Arkansas Tech now 2 out of 6 from three-point range. UA Fort Smith 2 out of 3 from beyond the arc. Bounce pass in the corner. Speaking of threes, there's one on the way, and it is good from deep in the left corner for Talisha Brown. Brown with her first three-pointer of the evening. She has 5 points in all. And UA Fort Smith leads it 19-18. Blocked shot by Kirkendall, and the Lions will go the other way up by 1. To the left side, Trusty throws it in the left corner for Olivia Johnson. Johnson wants to drive on Olivia Jones, takes her into the lane, bank shot no good, and Olivia Jones able to rebound the Olivia Johnson miss. Suns the other way, pass deflected out of bounds by Morgan Browning. And the Suns will make 5 changes. Haley Wyrick, Jackie Rollins back in for the Suns, along with Shelly Butler and Madeline Atkins.
Madeline.
In for the first time for Arkansas Tech is Abby Grace Cunningham, a 6'1" freshman forward from Atkins High School. Played 3 years at Atkins High School and then her senior year at Cabot High School. Now some conversation between the officials with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And UA Fort Smith leading 19-18. Pete Kelly, our official scorer, wanted to check and make sure that last basket for the Lions was a three-pointer. It was. Inbound pass for Cunningham. She throws it back to Jackie Rollins. Rollins drives. Runner not there, but Cunningham with the follow. Abby Grace Cunningham, the first time she touches the basketball inbounds as the Golden Sun is an offensive rebound and a putback. And Arkansas Tech leads 20-19. Layup try no good for Zaniyah Thomas. Defensive rebound, Shelly Butler of Arkansas Tech. Now Jackie Rollins on the fast break. Dribbles into the lane all the way to the basket. And a blocking foul called on UA Fort Smith. They had their choice of a blocking foul on Talisha Brown or a reach-in against Hannah Boyette. It looks like they're going to go with the block. It is the second personal foul on Talisha Brown. And Jackie Rollins to the free throw line for the first time this season. Checking out for Arkansas Tech is Madeline Atkins, replaced by Sarah Edmondson. Edmondson, a 6'1" junior forward from Flower Mound, Texas. She averaged 1.6 points and 3.3 rebounds per game last year.
Mackenzie Piper in for UA Fort Smith.
First free throw good for Jackie Rollins. She'll have another. Jackie Rollins was a 76% free throw shooter a year ago. Misses the second. Defensive rebound for UA Fort Smith by Hannah Boyette. And then a whistle, as maybe the shot clock did not start in a timely fashion. The score is Arkansas Tech 21, UA Fort Smith 19. After the Suns went 1 out of 2 at the free throw line a moment ago. Full court pressure here by Arkansas Tech. Inbound to Talisha Brown. Dangerous pass is broken up by Haley Wyrick, stolen by Clara Grace Prater. Back to Wyrick. Haley drives into a double team, layup blocked, and a foul against UA Fort Smith. The Lions commit the foul. It is the 7th foul committed by UA Fort Smith in the first 9.5 minutes of this game.
Talisha got her 3rd personal foul.
And that is 3 on Talisha Brown with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. She'll have to check out, and that's a fairly big loss for UA Fort Smith. Brown led the Lone Star Conference in steals a year ago, averaging 3 per game at Texas A&M International. So she is a big influence for them on both ends of the floor, but they'll be without her services for a little while with, we believe, 3 personal fouls, although the official stats, well, I think they're about to add it to her, about to give her that 3rd one. Wyrick made the first free throw. Haley's second try is on its way. It is no good. Offensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Sarah Edmondson, poked away out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech will maintain possession. I say that, now they've got UA Fort Smith out of bounds to throw it in. They say that it was Edmondson that touched it last. Coach Wilbur's arguing that point, saying that UA Fort Smith touched it last. And now they will get it corrected and give the basketball to Arkansas Tech. Desi McCarty in, Sarah Edmondson out for Arkansas Tech. May wear out that horn this year with all the Golden Sun substitutions.
Boy, that's true.
Inbound pass to McCarty. McCarty backs her defender down, goes to the goal. Layup try no good. Follow no good for Wyrick. Fight for the rebound, won by Hannah Boyette of UA Fort Smith. Her alley pass deflected by Desi McCarty, stolen by Haley Wyrick. And now the Suns, if they want to, can hold for the final shot of the quarter. That's what Coach Wilbers is pleading for from the sideline, and Haley Wyrick hears him. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Drive by Wyrick, feeds it for McCarty, poked away out of bounds by UA Fort Smith's Morgan Browning.
4.5 seconds.
Suns will throw it in from the baseline. Arkansas Tech leading 22-19. Coach Wilbur's all the way across midcourt right now coaching.
Trying to get a play called in.
And the official says take a few steps back. Inbound for Clara Grace Prater. Spin move. Shot over Browning. No good. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. After 10 minutes in Russellville, the score is Arkansas Tech 22, UA Fort Smith 19. From the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC,
an EAB Media Group radio station.
Well, Kelly, I think the most exciting statistic from that first quarter for Arkansas Tech is in the rebounding column.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, these freshmen and newcomers that have been out here for the Golden Suns so far, especially the freshmen, they have not laid back any. One thing I noticed that they probably have to get a little bit quicker on getting their shots off. They were probably having that luxury in high school, but in the college game, once you get that ball, you got to be squared up and ready to shoot that thing. Otherwise, you're going to get it blocked a little bit easier in college. So that's one thing I noticed and that in time that'll come easy for them.
The Golden Suns played 13 different players in that opening quarter. Dribbling at the top of the key now is Andy Zylak, the transfer from Eastern Washington. Shot up, no good for Olivia Jones. Defensive rebound from the weak side for UA Fort Smith by Mackenzie Piper. Into the front court on the dribble for the Lions comes Anna Trusty, defended by Clara Grace Prater, and the shot clock didn't start.
Well, we could have got us a foul right there, probably on a push-off, but.
So they will get that corrected over on the far side. And UA Fort Smith's Hannah Boyette will make the inbound pass. Boyette in her 5th year with the UA Fort Smith program, appearing in her 88th game for the Lions tonight. She had 6 points when these two teams met last year at the Stubblefield Center in Fort Smith, a game the Golden Suns won 73-65 in what was the first ever meeting between these two women's basketball programs. Trusty goes left. The heralded freshman gives it up in the corner. They pass it cross court for Browning. Three-pointer is short. Fight for the rebound won by Mackenzie Piper of UA Fort Smith. Throws it out left wing for Zanaya Thomas. Thomas drives, cut off by Zylak. Throws it out to Boyette. Boyette drives into the painted area, draws the foul on Olivia Jones, gets the 11-foot runner to go, and she'll be on her way to the free throw line for one shot and a chance to tie the score here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, fortunate on that shot.
Foul on Olivia Jones is her second. Team foul number 1 this quarter, and Hannah Boyette to the free throw line where she is a career 83% shooter. Makes it, and the score is tied at 22. It is our third tie of the evening. Andy Zylak into the front court. Zylak, a career 34% field goal shooter. Wyrick hands it off to Wagner at the free throw line. Kick out right wing for Prater. Prater wants to drive, leans in on Trusty. Scoop shot with the right hand, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled for UA Fort Smith by Zanaya Thomas. Thomas, they give it right side to Browning. Three-pointer, rims out, no good. And a defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Haley Wyrick. Wyrick into the front court to Zylak, into the corner for Olivia Jones. Wide open three, no good. Rebound, loose. Looked like it probably went off Wyrick's leg, and that is the case. Off Haley Wyrick. The basketball belongs to UA Fort Smith. Desi McCarty, Shelly Butler, Jackie Rollins, Jordan Rollins, and one more player. It will be Madeline Atkins checking in for Arkansas Tech. For UA Fort Smith, Lane Kirkendall is in. Mackenzie Piper is out. Anna Trusty will make the inbound pass for the Lions. Joined on the floor by Zanaya Thomas, the aforementioned Lane Kirkendall, Olivia Johnson, and Morgan Browning. Browning came into the night as their leading scorer this year at 11 points per game. Top of the key, Kirkendall passes left side for Olivia Johnson. Now it's Trusty. She drives the left baseline, can't finish the layup. Rebound out of bounds off UA Fort Smith. Basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. 8 minutes, 18 seconds to go, second quarter. Arkansas Tech and UA Fort Smith tied at 22. Golden Suns will be hosting Champion Christian at 1 p.m. on Saturday, but it won't be here at Tucker Coliseum. We have a very large wrestling event taking place at the high school level here at Tucker Coliseum on Saturday. So the Golden Suns are going to play their game at Cyclone Arena. We appreciate our friends at Russellville High School for making that possible. So Golden Suns basketball 1 p.m. Saturday at Cyclone Arena. No radio for that one. Post-entry feed is deflected by UA Fort Smith. Morgan Browning makes the steal, carried the basketball, got away with it, then lost the handle on the way up for the layup try. Then she caught the basketball out of bounds, and on the third try, she will turn it over to Arkansas Tech. Shelly Butler will make the inbound pass for the Golden Suns.
That was kind of a high dribble.
7:59 to go in the second quarter. And Jackie Rollins brings it up floor. Rollins appearing in her 52nd game as a Golden Sun. Shoots from 17 feet. It is good. Jackie Rollins with her first field goal of the night. She's got 3 points in all. 7:44 remaining until halftime. And Arkansas Tech leads 24-22. Left wing three on the way and no good for Morgan Browning. Now, I had to eat my words. It danced around the rim and went through. So it counts for Morgan Browning after it took one big bounce off the rim, then caught the backside and fell back through. And UA Fort Smith leads 25-24. Three-point try no good for Desi McCarty of Arkansas Tech. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul. It is against Arkansas Tech. It's on Shelly Butler for the push. Butler gets her first personal foul. Team foul number 2 this quarter. McCarty is out for the Golden Suns. Abby Grace Cunningham is back in. So it's Abby Grace Cunningham, the Rollins sisters, along with Madeline Atkins.
Shelly Butler.
And Shelly Butler for Arkansas Tech. Full court pressure by the Golden Suns. Talisha Brown, who, to the best of my knowledge, is playing with 3 fouls, is back in the game for the Lions. That's a bold strategy. They throw to left side for Morgan Browning. Three-pointer is no good for sure this time. Abby Grace Cunningham has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. She hands it off to Jackie Rollins. Rollins, left side for Atkins. Back to Rollins. Jackie will try a 3. It is too strong. Offensive rebound, Cunningham. Put back try no good, but a whistle and a foul against the University of Arkansas at Fort Smith. Team foul number 1 this quarter on the Lions. They've got Morgan Browning for her first. And heading to the line for the Golden Suns is Abby Grace Cunningham. Her first free throw attempts as a collegian. She has 3 rebounds and 2 points so far tonight for the Atkins, Arkansas product. Cunningham's first free throw is in and out, no good. Arkansas Tech, 8 out of 11 from the free throw line so far. A second try forthcoming for Abby Grace Cunningham. She missed them both. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Jackie Rollins. And the basketball belongs to UA Fort Smith. Lions with the ball and the lead, 25-24, 6:55 remaining second quarter. Full court pressure by the Golden Suns. Talisha Brown throws across to Morgan Browning. She whips it up court for Boyette. Now they get it down low to Kirkendall. And on the layup try, Kirkendall is fouled.
Missed a walking opportunity there.
It'll be 2 free throws for Kirkendall. Team foul number 3 this quarter against Arkansas Tech. And Kirkendall to the free throw line. Her first free throw attempt of the game is true. Kirkendall at the line for the first time this season. She played 10 minutes against UA Monticello on Saturday and 9 minutes against Southern Arkansas on Friday. Did not score in either of those games. Misses the second free throw, and Shelly Butler has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Suns trail by 2. Jordan Rollins misses a three-pointer, gets her own rebound as Jackie Rollins hits the deck. Pass out to Cunningham. Cunningham, 15-foot jumper, no good. Defensive rebound for UA Fort Smith by Lane Kirkendall. Into the front court comes Talisha Brown. Ahead on the fast break for Boyette. Boyette drives the left baseline, can't get the runner to go. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Madeline Atkins. To Jordan Rollins, ahead for Cunningham. Abby Grace Cunningham leans in, shoots with the left hand, no good. Offensive rebound, Butler, follow shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Cunningham, follow shot before she could get it off, a traveling violation against Arkansas Tech. Olivia Jones, Clara Grace Prater, Julie Wagner, along with Cameron Sutterfield and Andy Zylak are back in for the Suns. And they will apply full court pressure with 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And UA Fort Smith leading 26-24. The Lions have outscored the Golden Suns 7-2 so far in this second quarter. UA Fort Smith, 9 of 23 from the field, 39%, including 4 out of 8 from three-point range. Golden Sun still with a large edge in the rebounding column, 26-15. 15-foot jumper no good for Morgan Browning, and the rebound is out of bounds to Arkansas Tech. Change for UA Fort Smith as Sophia McNabb returns in place of Anna Trusty. Trusty with 7 points and 3 rebounds so far tonight. Andy Zylak will bring it up for the Golden Suns. Zylak has 2 points and 2 rebounds, gives left side to Prater. Right-handed dribble drive, stops 12 feet away, shovels it out to Olivia Jones. Now a pass to Zylak. Zylak feeds the post for Wagner. Wagner turnaround jumper up and good. Tough shot for Julie Wagner, but she gets it to go. Her first field goal of the game. She's got 4 points, and she has tied the score at 26. Right corner three, no good for Boyette. Offensive rebound, Piper. Piper able to shovel it back to Boyette. Boyette drives the right baseline. Layup try, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by UA Fort Smith, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. It'll be Andy Zylak to bring it up for the Golden Suns. Arkansas Tech trying to find something offensively. The Suns just 2 out of 10 from the field in this second quarter, including 0 for 4 from three-point range. Neither team lighting it up from the field in this second quarter so far. Turnaround, Sutterfield passed up the shot, instead throws it right side for Olivia Jones. Now Wagner makes a catch at the high post, hands it off to Zylak. Zylak drives, layup try no good, gets her own rebound. Out to Prater for 3, left wing, it is too strong. Offensive rebound, Sutterfield. Cameron Sutterfield spins to the basket and banks it home. Cameron Sutterfield with the second chance points. Arkansas Tech has a 10-3 edge in that category, and the put-back basket by Cameron Sutterfield gives the Suns a 28-26 lead. Three-point try, right corner is no good for UA Fort Smith's Sophia McNabb. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech. Zylak over the timeline, crossover dribble, goes left, stops 8 feet away, pivots, throws it out top of the key for Prater. 19 to shoot. Clara Grace goes right, drives by McNabb, layup good. Clara Grace Prater down the right side of the lane for her first field goal of the night. She's got 4 points, 4:04 left until halftime, and the Golden Suns have rattled off 6 unanswered points to grab a 30-26 lead. Boyette misses the 3. Rebound Arkansas Tech. Clara Grace Prater out of there with it. 3-on-1 break. Prater to Olivia Jones. Jones gives it up to Sutterfield. UA Fort Smith recovers defensively. Suns unable to convert on the 3-on-1. Sutterfield with 17 to shoot, gives right wing for Jones. Post entry to Wagner. Julie leans in, puts up a tough shot. Piper forced her to miss it. Rebound out of bounds off Arkansas Tech, and there's timeout on the floor. 3 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. Second quarter, Arkansas Tech 30, UA Fort Smith 26 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position.
Regional Health
We pause
System,
for
your
1 minute.
trusted healthcare partner in Russellville. Since 1925, we've grown alongside our community, providing compassionate care to generations. With advances in technology and a dedicated team, we continue to evolve, driven by our mission of making communities healthier. Thank you, Russellville, for allowing our family to care for yours. St. Mary's Regional Health System, making communities healthier.
Your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Golden Suns locking UA Fort Smith down right now. The Lions have missed 7 consecutive field goal tries, and 10 of their last 11. It's helped fuel a 6-0 run for the Golden Suns.
We'll chalk it up to defense right now. UA Fort Smith shooting 32%, Golden Suns shooting 29%, so missing a lot of easy shots inside, but it's very physical inside the paint. You better go up tough if you're going to shoot from the inside.
And the Suns out rebounding for UA Fort Smith 32-17. Into the front court comes UA Fort Smith. Jordan Gregory with the basketball, gives it up left baseline for Piper, and Mackenzie Piper knocks down the 16-foot jumper from the left baseline. 3:21 left until halftime, and the Arkansas Tech lead is 30-28. Right-handed dribble drive, Haley Wyrick stops 10 feet away. Jumper is no good. Rebound loose on the baseline and controlled for UA Fort Smith by Mackenzie Piper. Into the front court comes Zanaya Thomas. Thomas guarded by Marley Sellers, the freshman out of Salem, Arkansas. Sellers all over her. Thomas goes right, got a pick from Piper, gives to Piper on a pick and pop. Handoff now to Olivia Johnson. Ball goes right wing. Three-pointer is short, no good for Jordan Gregory, a 5'9" freshman guard from Little Rock. Suns the other way. Sellers layup good and a foul. It's the first bucket of the collegiate career for Marley Sellers, and she'll go to the line for one shot. The foul on Jordan Gregory of UA Fort Smith. It is her first. Team foul number 2 this quarter on the Lions. Sarah Edmondson is back for the Suns, replacing Julie Wagner. Lane Kirkendall replaces Mackenzie Piper for UA Fort Smith. And to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech goes Marley Sellers. Sellers' free throw is up. It is good. Nothing but net for her third point. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining second quarter. And Arkansas Tech leads 33-28. Olivia Johnson hands it off to Zanaya Thomas. She's guarded by Sellers. Thomas goes right down the left side of the lane. Layup up short, no good. Sarah Edmondson with the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Outlet pass for Olivia Jones. Ahead to Marley Sellers. Sellers stops on the right wing, looks down low. It's not there. Gives it out to Prater. Prater will dribble to the right wing. Defended by Kirkendall. Senses a mismatch. Drives. Dishes into the corner for Sellers, but the pass was off target, out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech commits its 7th turnover, 3 of which have come here in the second quarter.
Just trying to make a long pass, cross-court pass. She was open, just missed her.
Cameron Sutterfield and Jackie Rollins in for the Golden Suns, replacing Olivia Jones and Clara Grace Prater. Anna Trusty is back in for UA Fort Smith. She makes the inbound pass to Jordan Gregory. Gregory graduated from Mills High School in the Little Rock area. Spent a redshirt year at Oklahoma Christian before transferring to UA Fort Smith. Trusty misses the 10-footer in the lane. Arkansas Tech boards it, goes the other way. Jackie Rollins on the fast break, coast to coast, goes in and draws the hard foul. Comes up with a smile on her face because she's on her way to the free throw line for 2 shots. Team foul number 3 this quarter on the Lions. Lane Kirkendall gets her first personal foul. And Jackie Rollins to the free throw line, where she is 1 out of 2 so far tonight, and a career 64% shooter.
Going in tough, trying to get the and one, but we'll get 2 instead.
Jackie Rollins has reached double figures in scoring on 2 occasions in her Arkansas Tech career, including a career high of 13 points in a single game. She misses the first free throw try. Arkansas Tech now 9 of 14 at the free throw line tonight after a 5 out of 5 start. That one is good for Rollins. 1 minute, 59 seconds to go, second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 34-28. UA Fort Smith into the front court. Pass out front for Zanaya Thomas. Zanaya Thomas with 3 points and 3 rebounds so far tonight, defended by Marley Sellers. Looks to go left. Sellers stays in front. Pass out right side. 3-pointer on the way and short. No good for Olivia Johnson. Defensive rebound, Sarah Edmondson. She was shoved and fouled by Sophia McNabb.
Her second.
It is team foul number 4, so no free throws yet for the Golden Suns. Shelly Butler to the table for Arkansas Tech. She will replace Sarah Edmondson. Shelly Butler, Marley Sellers, Haley Wyrick, Jackie Rollins, and Cameron Sutterfield are the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Sellers dribbles over the timeline. Guarded by Zanaya Thomas, gives high post for Butler. Butler on a handoff to Jackie Rollins. She gives to Sutterfield. Sutterfield dribbles right, gives to Butler at the free throw line. Pass out top of the key, Jackie Rollins. Thought about a 3, 13 to shoot. Jackie goes left, leaves it with Butler inside the top of the key, out to Sutterfield. Fakes the 3, dribbles left, goes down the right side of the paint, gives to Butler. 17-footer, good! Shelly Butler from the right wing. She has 4 points. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the half, and Arkansas Tech has opened up a 36-28 lead. The Suns have scored 6 in a row, and it's a 12-2 run for Arkansas Tech over the last 4+ minutes. Poked away by Wyrick. Loose ball. Jackie Rollins steals it for Arkansas Tech. Down injured for UA Fort Smith is Morgan Browning. They will check on her when we get to a dead ball. Ahead for Sellers. Sellers double teamed, pass deflected, and now they blow the whistle. They blow the whistle to check on the injured UA Fort Smith player here with 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading 36-28. And while they take a look at the injured UA Fort Smith player here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we will step aside for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech 36, UA Fort Smith 28, and an injured Lion player here in the final minute of the second quarter as there was a scramble for a loose ball at the top of the key. A collision resulted, and now Cecily Rideau from the Arkansas Tech athletic training staff out to take a look at the injured Lion. And looks like they're about to roll Morgan Browning over and maybe try to help her back up to her feet. Brad Palmer, the associate head coach at Arkansas Tech, also out visiting with Morgan and trying to provide her with some counsel and care here in the final minute of the first half, with Arkansas Tech leading by 8. They're checking to see if Morgan feels up to at least going up to a seated position. She's going to get there. And, of course, their head coach, Ryan McAdams, also out and participating in this health and wellness check on UA Fort Smith's Morgan Browning after she was part of a collision at the top of the key. While they continue to look at Morgan Browning here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we will step aside for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Russ Jones, president of Arkansas Tech University. Arkansas Tech is the only public university in the state that had zero increase in tuition, fees, or student housing this year. We are committed to providing a quality, affordable education. We also understand that learning extends beyond the classroom. Arkansas Tech provides the complete university experience while remaining small enough to know you as a person and not a number. Visit atu.edu to begin your Arkansas Tech journey. A better future awaits. Let's build it together at Arkansas Tech.
Well, very good news. Morgan Browning was able to get back to her feet and leave the floor under her own power. Now Cecily Rideau, the assistant athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech, is going to take a look at her behind the bench. Golden Suns with the basketball following the stoppage in play. Feed into the post for Shelly Butler. 15 on the shot clock. Out to Cameron Sutterfield. Sutterfield drives, fadeaway jumper, up and good for Cameron Sutterfield from 10 feet away. In the right side of the lane, Sutterfield has 4 points. 32 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and Arkansas Tech on an 8-0 run has opened up a 38-28 lead over UA Fort Smith. Right wing dribbling is Brooklyn Woolsey. Woolsey, a 5'6" freshman guard from Greenwood. We have a traveling violation as Zanaya Thomas fell down with the basketball.
Yes,
Jackie Rollins.
She rolled with it.
Jackie Rollins applying pressure on the ball and helping force that turnover. And now Arkansas Tech, which has made 5 of its last 7 field goal tries, including 3 in a row, can hold for the final shot of the first half. Jackie Rollins dribbles on the Tech logo at midcourt. Wyrick sets a ball screen, 5 seconds left. Rollins all the way to the basket, left-handed layup, up and good. 6 first half points for Jackie Rollins. Arkansas Tech scores the final 10 points of the half, and after 20 minutes at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, the score is Arkansas Tech 40 and UA Fort Smith 28. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas.
Arkansas Tech University provides a safe, supportive environment, and this institution is a viable choice for you, not just a backup plan. You'll discover new, empowered versions of yourself at Arkansas Tech because we provide the upward social mobility that our students need in order to improve their futures and the futures of their families. In fact, ATU is ranked in the top 7% among U.S. colleges and universities on CollegeNet Social Mobility Index. And U.S. News and World Report named Arkansas Tech the #1 regional public university in Arkansas for a third consecutive year. Also, ATU awarded over 5,000 degrees and credentials this past year alone, the most in Arkansas Tech history. Finally, ATU is the only public four-year institution in the state that is not increasing tuition, mandatory fees, or student housing costs this academic year. We understand the value behind these four statements, and we ask you to help us spread the word about the excellent educational opportunity available for students right here in their own backyards. Visit atu.edu to learn more about Arkansas Tech and how we together have a bright future ahead.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore our state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. From our beautiful campus to your endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu to schedule your tour today and start your journey to success.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Halftime at John E. Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, and the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns lead the UA Fort Smith Lions 40-28. Arkansas Tech in that first half was 14 of 40 from the field. That is 35%, including 2 out of 11, 18% from three-point range. And the Golden Suns were 10 of 15, 67% at the free throw line. UA Fort Smith 10 of 33 from the field, 30%, including just 3 out of 18 in the second quarter. The Lions 4 of 13, 31% from three-point range, and 4 out of 8, 50% at the free throw line for UA Fort Smith. The story of this game is on the glass. Arkansas Tech out-rebounding UA Fort Smith by a margin of 36-18, a 2-1 margin on the glass for Arkansas Tech. That includes 13 offensive rebounds for the Golden Suns, and Arkansas Tech has a 10-3 edge in second chance points, helping Arkansas Tech accumulate a 14-6 advantage so far in points in the paint. Arkansas Tech thus far with 3 assists and 7 turnovers. UA Fort Smith has 3 assists and 5 turnovers. Individual leaders, first for UA Fort Smith, leading the way with 7 points, it is the standout freshman Anna Trusty. Next up for UA Fort Smith, it's Hannah Boyette with 6 points. Talisha Brown has 5 points, but she also has 3 fouls. Morgan Browning, who left shaken up late in the first half, has 4 points so far for UA Fort Smith. Zaniyah Thomas with 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting from the floor. Mackenzie Piper has 2 points for the Lions, and Lane Kirkendall with 1 point. Very balanced scoring for Arkansas Tech as well. Jackie Rollins and Haley Wyrick have 6 points apiece for the Golden Suns. Olivia Jones with 5 points, and then several Arkansas Tech players have 4 points, including Clara Grace Prater, Shelly Butler, Cameron Sutterfield, and Julie Wagner. 3 points at halftime for Arkansas Tech's Marley Sellers, and 2 points for Abby Grace Cunningham. Also 2 points in that first half for Arkansas Tech's Andy Zylak. Sarah Edmondson, Madeline Atkins, Jordan Rollins, and Desi McCarty have also appeared in the game for Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns lead 40-28 at halftime. Here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes and then come back with more halftime. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
And someone's going to get a brand new roof for Christmas. Miller Roofing Company is giving away an entire roof to a local River Valley family in need. If you or someone you know needs a new roof for their home, but you're not in a position to buy one, just send your nomination in for this year's Shingle Bells giveaway. Please submit why you feel they deserve a new roof and include photos with your nomination. Deadline for submissions is December 15th. Please check out the website for entry details and rules at www.millerroofing.net.
Halftime in Russellville, and the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns lead UA Fort Smith 40-28. And now it's time to hold on to what you got. It's the first Kelly Davis GAC scoreboard update of the Golden Sun season.
Oh, we got a lot of games tonight. How about Ouachita Baptist in the second quarter, a 26-12 lead over Champion Christian. It is Southern Arkansas 41, Christian Brothers 26. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. It is Southeastern 37, Northeastern State, and from Tahlequah. They have a 12-point lead, 37-25 over Northeastern. It is Northwest Oklahoma 57, Bethel 19. Oklahoma Christian is trailing East Central right now. It's 8 minutes to go in the second quarter, 23-11. And we have UA Monticello. Looks like they have just now gone to halftime. UA Monticello 50 and Crowley's Ridge 37. And the last game and score to report is Henderson State 48, Delta State 39. Delta State sounds like a team we might be playing next week, Sam.
You are exactly right. That'll be our next broadcast of Golden Suns basketball here on the EAB Sports Network. There'll be a YouTube-only stream of the Golden Suns game from Russellville High School at 1 p.m. on Saturday when the Arkansas Tech women take on Champion Christian. But our next radio broadcast of Golden Suns basketball will be next Tuesday when the Golden Suns travel to historic Walter Sillers Coliseum in beautiful Cleveland, Mississippi for a noon tip-off. They're going to have their Screaming Kids Day on Tuesday, and they have scheduled the Golden Suns for that occasion. So Arkansas Tech and Delta State, two of the greatest programs in the history of small college women's basketball, will meet again at noon on Tuesday in Cleveland, and we will have the call for you here on the EAB Sports Network.
Had a lot of battles with them.
Oh, for sure. In between now and then, we've got a Wonder Boys football game coming up on Saturday. We will be on the air beginning at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday from First Security Stadium in Searcy. Arkansas Tech will take on nationally fourth-ranked Harding for the football season finale for the Wonder Boys. Again, that's 1:30 airtime, 2 p.m. for the kickoff for the football game on Saturday. We will also be bringing you updates from the Golden Suns basketball game as well as the Wonder Boys basketball game, a matchup of nationally ranked teams on Saturday as the Arkansas Tech men will play at 2 p.m. Saturday at Dallas Baptist, and we will have updates from that game for you during the Wonder Boys football game beginning at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Right now, we will step aside for 3 minutes and then come back with the second half. Golden Suns lead 40-28, and this is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Auto Place as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Why trust River Valley?
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but strength, knowledge, and wisdom are what you build along the way. There's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, you write your own script to what comes next. So here's your cue. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Don't miss the pre-holiday green tag sale going on now at R&R Tire Express. R&R showroom is stocked full with the wheels you want and the tires you need with the best prices of the year. And during R&R's pre-holiday green tag sale, all you need to get started is a non-perishable food item. R&R will donate your items to local food banks this holiday season. Don't miss the pre-holiday green tag sale going on now at R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville and the Alathus Realty broadcast position with the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns looking to carry over the momentum from the second quarter to the third quarter. Arkansas Tech scored the final 10 points of the first half to grab a 40-28 lead at halftime. And now it is time for the third quarter. Olivia Jones, Julie Wagner, Clara Grace Prater, along with Cameron Sutterfield and Andy Zylak, the 5 for the Suns. Zanaya Thomas, Anna Trusty for UA Fort Smith, along with Olivia Johnson. They've got Sinitra Jones back in the ball game. Pass to the right side for Morgan Browning. Very good to see Browning back out there. Spin move, left-handed layup is good for Sinitra Jones. Jones limited in the first half to just 5 minutes of action with 2 personal fouls. She gets her first bucket of the evening, and the Arkansas Tech lead is 40-30. Pass by Zylak, deflected by Jones, stolen by Thomas. Ahead of the fast break for Browning. Browning layup up and good, and 33 seconds into the second half, UA Fort Smith has cut its deficit from 12 to 8. Feed down low for Wagner, turnaround, whistle, and a foul on Sinitra Jones. Jones
be her third.
And it'll be team foul number 1. And Julie Wagner to the free throw line where she is 2 out of 2. And Jones will check out, replaced by Lane Kirkendall. Wagner with 4 points and 2 rebounds so far in the first game of her senior season at Arkansas Tech. First free throw up and good. Julie had 14 points and 6 rebounds against UA Fort Smith last season. At the time, the 14 points were a career high. She has since had a 17-point game.
Well, it's hard to believe she's a senior.
She makes both free throws, and it's 42-32, Arkansas Tech by 10, but not for long, as UA Fort Smith takes it out of the net and goes down for an Olivia Johnson layup. Now the Golden Suns with a counterattack of their own, but Sutterfield's shot is blocked by Kirkendall. Sutterfield gets her own miss, misses again. Defensive rebound, Kirkendall. And then after Kirkendall had the rebound, a whistle and a reach-in foul against Arkansas Tech. Julie Wagner gets her first personal foul. Team foul number 1 this quarter. And UA Fort Smith will bring it up against man-to-man full court pressure by Arkansas Tech. Zanaya Thomas into the front court. 8:51 left in the third. Arkansas Tech leading 42-34. Golden Suns trying to win their season opener. Dribbling right. They pass in the corner for Zanaya Thomas. Thomas fakes right, dribbles left. 17-footer is no good from the wing. Offensive rebound, Trusty, and she puts it home. Anna Trusty with the offensive rebound and the putback. 8:32 left in the third. And Arkansas Tech has seen its lead cut in half, down to 6 points at 42-36. And now Julie Wagner caught in midair with the basketball. Gravity compels her to come back down to the floor. That's a traveling violation. Arkansas Tech with its 8th turnover. And the Suns send in 5 fresh faces. Desi McCarty, Jackie Rollins, Shelly Butler, Jordan Rollins, and Haley Wyrick into the game for Arkansas Tech. Inbound pass for Talisha Brown. Brown gets it over the timeline, guarded by Jackie Rollins. Brown, they changed the fouls, by the way, at halftime and took Brown from 3 down to 2. So Talisha Brown with just 2 fouls. They changed that 1 foul to Sophia McNabb, so McNabb has 3. Left-handed layup up and good for Olivia Johnson. Johnson has 4 points. UA Fort Smith has opened the second half on a 10-2 run, and after 2 minutes in this third quarter, the Arkansas Tech lead has been cut to 42-38. Now poked away from Jackie Rollins, stolen by Anna Trusty after the Olivia Johnson deflection. Lions into the front court. Talisha Brown with it on the right wing, guarded by Shelly Butler. Ball screen set by Kirkendall. Brown goes left. Butler stays with her. Handoff to Trusty. Trusty kicks it out right side for Browning. 3-pointer short. Trusty with the rebound and the putback. And Dave Wilbers has got to have a timeout. Timeout, Arkansas Tech. UA Fort Smith has opened the half on a 12-2 run, and our score with 7:29 remaining in the third quarter is Arkansas Tech 42, UA Fort Smith 40. At the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside
Welcome
for 1
to
minute.
St. Mary's Regional Health System, your trusted healthcare partner in Russellville. Since 1925, we've grown alongside our community, providing compassionate care to generations. With advances in technology and a dedicated team, we continue to evolve, driven by our mission of making communities healthier. Thank you, Russellville, for allowing our family to care for yours. St. Mary's Regional Health System, making communities healthier.
7 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the third quarter. UA Fort Smith on a 12-2 run to begin the half. They've cut the Arkansas Tech lead down to 42-40. Suns into the front court. Pass ahead for Jordan Rollins. She dumps it in for McCarty. McCarty's pass underneath the basket stolen for UA Fort Smith by Olivia Johnson. And the Lions go the other way with a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Drive by Browning, gives free throw line for Kirkendall. Out to Johnson, now to Trusty. Anna Trusty dribbles right, gets inside the top of the key, shovels it out left wing for Browning. Shot clock at 14. Browning drives, layup try, no good. Offensive rebound, Kirkendall. Follow shot, no good. Defensive rebound, Jackie Rollins of Arkansas Tech. It's 2-on-3, poked away from Rollins by Trusty, stolen by Kirkendall. It results in a held ball between Kirkendall and Jackie Rollins. The possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech. And the Golden Suns will throw it in from the near sideline. 6 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Arkansas Tech leading 42-40 after being up by 12 at halftime. Talicia Brown is going to defend the inbound pass for UA Fort Smith. It comes into Jackie Rollins. Rollins guarded by Brown. Brown goes for the steal. Jackie Rollins maintains her dribble. Now poked away again by Talicia Brown, out of bounds. And Arkansas Tech will keep it with 17 on the shot clock. Shelly Butler will throw it in. Comes into Jackie Rollins. Defended by Talicia Brown. McCarty sets a ball screen. Now they run a double team, blitzing Rollins. She gets rid of it to Haley Wyrick. Wyrick drives into the painted area, puts up an acrobatic layup try, no good. Defensive rebound, Lane Kirkendall. UA Fort Smith the other way, and a blocking foul committed by Jackie Rollins on Talicia Brown. Jackie Rollins called for her first personal foul. Team foul number 2. And UA Fort Smith will throw it in the backcourt. 6:25 left in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 42, UA Fort Smith 40. From Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, second ever meeting between these two programs, separated by a little more than an hour drive. But did not meet until November of last year. Now a reach-in foul on the handoff committed by Arkansas Tech's Haley Wyrick. Wyrick's first foul is team foul number 3. Now the Golden Suns only have one foul to give before they put UA Fort Smith into the third quarter bonus. Inbound for Browning, hands it back to Anna Trusty. Now Browning gets it again on the right wing, wants to drive down the baseline, reverse layup, whistle foul on Desi McCarty of Arkansas Tech. McCarty's third, team foul number 4. And it'll be 2 shots for UA Fort Smith's Morgan Browning. Back in for Arkansas Tech, Olivia Jones, Clara Grace Prater, Julie Wagner, Cameron Sutterfield, and Andy Zylak. With 6:06 left in the third quarter. And Morgan Browning stepping to the free throw line, where she is 1 out of 2 so far tonight. First toss up and good for Browning. Browning, a career 77% free throw shooter. Appearing in her 32nd game as a Lion, misses the second one, and Zylak has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Golden Suns hang on to a 1-point lead as we go under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Prater drives the right side of the lane, layup goes, and a foul. Tough shot by Clara Grace Prater, able to bank it home and draw the foul. Clara Grace Prater now with 6 points on the night, and she will shoot for her 7th. Foul on Lane Kirkendall, her 2nd.
Well, good tough move there.
And Prater to the free throw line, where she is 2 out of 2 so far tonight, and 82% for her career. She completes the three-point play, 5:56 remaining in the third. It's 45-41 Arkansas Tech. Talicia Brown guarded by Andy Zylak as she dribbles over the timeline. Man-to-man defense for Arkansas Tech, as it has been throughout the night. Kirkendall hands it off to Trusty, into the corner for Browning. Browning passes top of the key for Olivia Johnson. Johnson guarded by Olivia Jones, hands it off to Brown. Behind the back dribble, drives, left-handed layup, no good. Trusty with the offensive rebound, tied up by Julie Wagner. The possession arrow will favor UA Fort Smith this time, and the Lions will throw it in from the baseline. Shot clock at 19. Inbound pass comes to Trusty, right baseline jumper, no good, but a whistle and a foul on the closeout against Clara Grace Prater. Prater is called for her first personal foul. Team foul number 5, and UA Fort Smith will be in the bonus for the final 5 minutes and 29 seconds of the third quarter.
Too much time for that, isn't it?
Trusty 1 out of 3 at the free throw line so far tonight, 6 out of 8 this season. First try for the freshman from Greenwood is good, nothing but net, as Trusty gets her 12th point of the night. That's a new career high for Anna Trusty, but it won't be for long. She is an extraordinarily gifted young person.
She's going to have a lot of high-scoring nights.
She makes them both. Now for UA Fort Smith, a change, as Zanaya Thomas is back in and Talisha Brown is out. 5:29 remaining in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 45, UA Fort Smith 43. Into the front court on the dribble for Arkansas Tech comes Olivia Jones. Handoff to Zylak. Zylak guarded by Thomas, goes right, leans in, shoots over Thomas, no good. Weak side defensive rebound by Anna Trusty. Trusty really asserting herself on the glass here in the second half. Gets it ahead to Browning. Handoff right side to Trusty, now back to Browning. Browning wants to drive, gets downhill, and a blocking foul on Arkansas Tech's Cameron Sutterfield. Sutterfield gets her first, and it'll be 2 free throws for UA Fort Smith's Morgan Browning. Browning 3 out of 4 at the free throw line tonight. She has 8 points on 2 of 9 shooting from the floor. She also has 3 rebounds. Browning is out of Irving, Texas, averaged 8.7 points per game a year ago. Came into tonight averaging 11 points per contest through UA Fort Smith's first 2 games of the 24-25 season. Made the first free throw, now a chance to tie the score. For the first time in the second half, it is no good. Defensive rebound by Julie Wagner, fumbled it away though. Now she has to dive on the floor to get it back. It results in a held ball, and that fumble will cost the Golden Suns the possession arrow. They'll get to keep the ball. But the next time it goes to the arrow, it'll belong to UA Fort Smith now. Lions will set up just man-to-man pressure on the inbound pass. It comes to Zylak, and the transfer from Eastern Washington out of Spokane, Washington, brings it into the front court. Pass right wing for Haley Wyrick. Feed to the cutter, Sutterfield, poked away by Trusty out of bounds. And the Golden Suns will maintain possession with 18 on the shot clock. And that should take us to a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 45, UA Fort Smith 44. From the Alathus Realty broadcast booth, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to St. Mary's Regional Health System, your trusted healthcare partner in Russellville. Since 1925, we've grown alongside our community, providing compassionate care to generations. With advances in technology and a dedicated team, we continue to evolve, driven by our mission of making communities healthier. Thank you, Russellville, for allowing our family to care for yours. St. Mary's Regional Health System, making communities healthier.
That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
4 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 45, UA Fort Smith 44. UA Fort Smith 6 of 11, 55% from the field in the second half. Arkansas Tech just 1 out of 3. And the Golden Suns have turned it over 3 times here in the first 5 minutes and 9 seconds of the third quarter. Andy Zylak to make the inbound pass for the Golden Suns following the under 5 media timeout. Inbound to Wagner, 16-footer, good from the right baseline for Julie Wagner. Wagner has 8 points, 4:45 left in the third, and the Golden Suns lead 47-44. Left wing on the dribble, Zanaya Thomas. Gets a ball screen from Kirkendall, goes right, three-pointer to tie is good. Zanaya Thomas with the three-pointer from the top of the key off the ball screen by Kirkendall. And for the first time since midway through the second quarter, the Golden Suns do not hold the lead. Drive by Jones, layup good, and a foul. A three-point play opportunity by Olivia Jones. The foul on UA Fort Smith, team foul number 3 this quarter. And we'll wait to see the identity of the personal foul.
Was it on Kirkendall?
Their head coach for UA Fort Smith, Ryan McAdams, is checking with the book. He's trying to verify that fact. The free throw is no good for Olivia Jones of Arkansas Tech. 4:21 left in the third. And on the Jones bucket, Arkansas Tech leads 49-47. On the other end, Browning, a wild layup try, no good. And then the rebound goes out of bounds off the Lions. So the basketball will belong to Arkansas Tech. That last foul was called on Jordan Gregory. It is Gregory's second personal foul. Now the Suns have it up by 2 with 4:14 left in the third. It'll be Andy Zylak to bring it up floor. Zylak with 2 points and 3 rebounds so far in her Arkansas Tech debut. Defended by Zanaya Thomas. Passes to the right elbow for Olivia Jones. Jones dribbles out to the top of the key. Guarded there by Jordan Gregory. Goes right, looking for Wagner on the pick and pop. Gives it to her. Wagner drives, layup short. Defensive rebound, Mackenzie Piper of UA Fort Smith. Her outlet pass deflected. Now a loose ball. 4 bodies dive for it, 2 for each side. It results in a held ball, and the possession arrow favors UA Fort Smith. Comes with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech led by 12 at halftime. They've seen UA Fort Smith make that lead altogether disappear on one occasion here in the third quarter. Right now it's the Suns by 2. Double team in the backcourt. Another held ball. This time it'll belong to Arkansas Tech as Andy Zylak able to tie it up after Zanaya Thomas hit the deck with the basketball. And so the Suns will throw it in from the far sideline. Hannah Boyette checking back in for UA Fort Smith. And Anna Trusty will check out. Trusty leaves with 13 points. She leads all scorers here tonight. Olivia Jones to make the inbound pass for Arkansas Tech. Gets it into Andy Zylak. Feed at the high post for Julie Wagner. Wagner hands it off to Sutterfield. Cameron turns the corner, gets downfield. Layup try, good for Cameron Sutterfield. 6 points for Sutterfield. And Kelly, one thing I've noticed since that media timeout, Golden Suns have been setting some really good screens.
They have done very well in the screening. It's made for some easy layups.
Browning's 3 is no good. Defensive rebound by Zylak. Zylak on the fast break ahead to Wyrick. Wyrick sidesteps the defender, goes in and draws the foul. 2 free throws forthcoming for Haley Wyrick. On team foul number 4 against UA Fort Smith, the personal foul
Boyette
is assessed to Hannah Boyette. Boyette picks up her first, and Haley Wyrick to the free throw line where she is 1 out of 2 so far tonight, and a career 68% shooter. Haley really improved offensively from her freshman year to her sophomore year, now in her junior year out of Piercy, Lake Hamilton High School. Wyrick shot just 31% from the field as a freshman 2 years ago. Last year she increased that to 38%. And a really big jump in three-point shooting, going from 17% as a freshman to 32% last year. Wyrick missed the first free throw. She'll have another try with 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. It is good. Arkansas Tech has scored the last 5 points to grab a 52-47 lead. Madeline Atkins is in, and out for the Golden Suns is Cameron Sutterfield. So it's Haley Wyrick, Madeline Atkins, Jackie Rollins, as UA Fort Smith unable to successfully execute the inbound pass. It went off Browning's leg and out of bounds, helped by some pressure on the inbound pass by Arkansas Tech. And the Golden Suns will get it on the turnover. The UA Fort Smith bench has been issued a warning for voicing some displeasure with that last play.
I'm not sure what he's asking the officials to watch something on the inbounds play, but I'm not sure what it is.
Olivia Jones throws it across to Jackie Rollins. On in the corner for Wyrick. Wyrick dribbles left, gets inside the painted area, shovels it back out to Olivia Jones, on to Rollins. Jackie drives, running 10-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, Julie Wagner. Wagner throws it out to Olivia Jones, on to Atkins for 3, that's no good. And the rebound out of bounds to UA Fort Smith.
Good ball movement, though.
Anna Trusty is back in for UA Fort Smith, as is Lane Kirkendall. Mackenzie Piper and Hannah Boyette are out. For the Suns, Abby Grace Cunningham will give Julie Wagner a breather. Now Jordan Rollins to the table. She will replace Olivia Jones. So it's Jordan Rollins, Jackie Rollins, Haley Wyrick, Madeline Atkins, and Abby Grace Cunningham, the 5 for Arkansas Tech. 2:41 left in the third. Golden Suns lead 52-47. Morgan Browning bounce past the top of the key for Talicia Brown. Brown guarded by Jackie Rollins. gets by her. Cunningham picks her up. Bounce pass out left corner, or I should say right corner, 3 for the left-hander. Up and good, Olivia Johnson. Johnson knocks down the 3 from the right corner, and then a foul taken in the backcourt by UA Fort Smith's Talicia Brown, and now she has 3 personal fouls. It is team foul number 5, and so they commit the foul about 88 feet from the basket. The Golden Suns get to walk down, and Jackie Rollins will get a chance to attempt 2 free throws. Once you're into that bonus defensively, you really cannot afford to commit those kind of fouls in the backcourt. Just
not that far away.
Makes life too easy on the opposition. Jackie Rollins misses the first free throw. She will have another try. 2:23 left in the third. A chance here for Jackie Rollins to make it a 3-point Arkansas Tech lead, which she does. Jackie Rollins with her 7th point of the night. Full court pressure by Arkansas Tech. Talicia Brown with the basketball, defended by Jackie Rollins. Gets it over the timeline with plenty to spare. Rollins all over Brown, trying to poke it away from her. Kirkendall sets a ball screen, poked away by Wyrick, stolen by Jackie Rollins. And then as Rollins went to make an outlet pass, she was pushed from behind by Morgan Browning. Browning gets her 2nd personal foul, and Jackie Rollins right back to the free throw line, where she was 1 out of 2 just a moment ago. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in this third quarter. And the Golden Suns up by 3, trying to improve to 2-0 all time against UA Fort Smith. And Arkansas Tech trying to begin its 48th season of intercollegiate women's basketball with its 1,100th all-time win. Jackie Rollins missed the first free throw. Arkansas Tech now 15 of 24 from the free throw line, and now 16 of 25 as Jackie Rollins makes the second one. And Arkansas Tech leads 54-50 as we creep up on 2 minutes remaining in the third period. Kirkendall ready with the ball screen, but Brown goes the other way, passes in the left corner for Morgan Browning. Browning dribbles right. Jackie Rollins with the pressure on the ball. It goes off Rollins' leg and out of bounds. Amy White Anderson with a very sure pass back into play. From the Arkansas Tech Athletics Department staff. Former Golden Suns basketball player herself, as well as a standout Golden Suns golfer, and of course, most notably and historically great head women's golf coach here at Arkansas Tech. Poked away and stolen by Haley Wyrick. Fast break the other way, layup up and good. Haley Wyrick with the steal on one end and the layup on the other. And the Golden Suns have stretched their lead out to 6 at 56-50 with 1:32 left in the third. Anna Trusty drives, blocking foul on Arkansas Tech. Abby Grace Cunningham tried to take the charge, but instead the blocking foul on Cunningham. Abby Grace picks up her first personal foul.
Got in there a little too late.
Clara Grace Prater will check in place of Madeline Atkins for Arkansas Tech. So it's Prater, the Rollins sisters, Abby Grace Cunningham, and Haley Wyrick, now the 5 for Arkansas Tech. First free throw try up and good for Anna Trusty. Trusty adding to her career high, and this is just her 3rd game at the college level. She now has 14 points on the night. Second free throw is no good. Defensive rebound, Abby Grace Cunningham. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Suns with the ball up by 5, 56-51. Cunningham catch and shoot for 3, got it. Abby Grace Cunningham with the 3-pointer from right of center at the top of the key. Her first career 3-pointer. She's got 5 points in her collegiate debut, and the Suns lead 59-51. Drive by Browning, layup no good, whistle foul on Arkansas Tech. The foul is on Jackie Rollins, her 2nd personal foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for UA Fort Smith as Mackenzie Piper is in and Lane Kirkendall is out for UA Fort Smith. Olivia Jones replaces Jordan Rollins for Arkansas Tech. Morgan Browning to the free throw line, where she is 3 out of 6 tonight. UA Fort Smith as a team, 9 of 16 at the free throw line, 56%. A year ago, the Lions shot 70% from the free throw line as a team, and that ranked 12th in the Lone Star Conference. This year they are going to compete in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletics Association, which is an awfully big bite. First free throw was good. The second one is no good. Offensive rebound by Piper, and UA Fort Smith will reset down by 7 with 1:04 left in the third quarter. Trusty throws it out to the top of the key for Talicia Brown. Brown guarded by Haley Wyrick. 6 on the shot clock. Brown spins, drives, draws a double team, throws it cross court to Olivia Johnson. That should be a long 2. It's no good either way. Defensive rebound by Jackie Rollins. Suns into the front court. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 59-52. Abby Grace Cunningham dribbles left, gives to Wyrick, fakes left, goes right. Olivia Johnson comes out on her. Wyrick stops at the right elbow, throws it out on the wing for Rollins. Jackie Rollins into Cunningham, layup up and good. Abby Grace Cunningham able to free herself from her defender and then lay it in. Abby Grace Cunningham with some big plays here late in the third quarter to help the Golden Suns take a 61-52 lead.
Yeah,
now,
she got good position inside that time.
Brown gives to Piper. Piper penetrates, spin move, shot in the lane, up and good for Mackenzie Piper. Piper has 4 points. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Suns into the front court. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Cunningham for three, not there this time. And after 3 quarters at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, the score is Arkansas Tech 61, UA Fort Smith 54. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute plus a station ID. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EA.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Kelly, you see anything really interesting on that GAC scoreboard?
Well, as far as Delta State, I was looking at that game more than anything. It looks they have cut that lead to 9. It's 73-64. 4.5 minutes to go in that game, so that's going to be coming down to the wire. Ouachita continues their big lead. Southern Arkansas, 23-point lead over Christian Brothers, so it looks like it may be a good night for the GAC.
Zaniyah Thomas with the basketball for UA Fort Smith. Arkansas Tech trying to contribute to that good night for the GAC. The Suns leading 61-54, and a pushing foul from behind on the post entry feed for UA Fort Smith's Sinitra Jones. Foul on Abby Grace Cunningham, her second. And team foul number 1 this quarter. UA Fort Smith will throw it in with 22 on the shot clock. They get it into Anna Trusty, right wing. She's defended by Haley Wyrick. Lob pass for Sinitra Jones. Jones spins into the paint, lost the handle. Cunningham poked it away, stolen by Jackie Rollins. Into the front court come the Golden Suns. Rollins passes out left side, received by Sutterfield into the lane. 10-foot jumper good for Cameron Sutterfield. Sutterfield has 8 points in her Arkansas Tech debut after transferring in from North Ark, and Arkansas Tech leads by 9, 63-54. Morgan Browning dribbles left to the wing. Passes across the top of the key for Trusty. Shot clock at 13. Trusty gives it up in the corner for Olivia Johnson. Out to Browning. Browning drives. Wild layup try, no good. Sutterfield forced the miss. It was rebounded by Cunningham. Arkansas Tech into the front court. Wyrick pulls up. Gives to Jackie Rollins. Rollins drives. Goes to the rim. Layup, no good. Rollins fights for her own rebound. Saves it in, but Anna Trusty collects the loose ball for UA Fort Smith. Ahead for Olivia Johnson. Johnson all the way. Runner up, no good. Sinitra Jones gets the offensive rebound. Shoots over Cunningham, no good. Defensive rebound, Cameron Sutterfield. And they reach in on her, but they call a held ball. They call a held ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Olivia Johnson was behind her and reached over her back, fouled her.
Mercy sakes.
They called the held ball instead of the foul. They just missed that one. It's okay.
That's all right.
That's
still our ball.
I've missed one or two. 8 minutes 45.
Arrow changes, though.
8 minutes 45 seconds left in the fourth. Arkansas Tech leads 63-54. Olivia Jones into the front court. Guarded by Olivia Johnson. Now on a switch, Zaniyah Thomas takes her. Pass to the left side for Sutterfield. Bounce pass for Abby Grace Cunningham. She goes to the basket. Layup up and good. And we might be seeing the beginning of something here with Abby Grace Cunningham. She's got 9 points, 8:22 remaining, and the Suns lead 65-54. Three-pointer Browning, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, last touched by Arkansas Tech as Olivia Jones and Zaniyah Thomas fought for that rebound, and it was Jones that touched it last. Clara Grace Prater is in. Jackie Rollins is out for Arkansas Tech.
Abby Grace also has 5 rebounds.
Inbound pass will be made for UA Fort Smith to the left wing for Anna Trusty. Trusty dribbles right, guarded by Haley Wyrick, gives it up to Olivia Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Defensive rebound, Abby Grace Cunningham, her 6th rebound of the night. Now Prater with it. Clara Grace stops in the lane, shoots from 7 feet, blocked by Sinitra Jones, out of bounds, and Arkansas Tech will keep it with 21 on the shot clock and 7 minutes and 58 seconds left in the game. Arkansas Tech has scored the first 4 points of the fourth quarter to grab a 65-54 advantage. Suns by 11. Arkansas Tech led by 12 at halftime, which has been their largest lead so far. Blocked shot, UA Fort Smith the other way. Ahead to Zaniyah Thomas, layup up good. Zaniyah Thomas, she's got 8 points, 7:49 remaining, and the Arkansas Tech lead is 65-56. Olivia Jones dribbles at the top of the key, passes left side for Prater. Clara Grace dribbles right, guarded by Zaniyah Thomas. Goes down the right side of the painted area, lobs it across to Sutterfield. Sutterfield feeds Cunningham, spins, layup try, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Sinitra Jones.
Fourth.
Jones has played 9 minutes of basketball tonight and committed 4 fouls. She begins walking to the bench, replaced by Lane Kirkendall. In for the Suns, Marley Sellers for the first time in the second half, joined by Andy Zylak, as Sutterfield and Wyrick check out for the Golden Suns, and Abby Grace Cunningham steps to the free throw line. First free throw try up and good for Cunningham. She becomes the first Golden Sun into double figures in scoring tonight. She has 10 points. 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining from Russellville. The second free throw is no good. And it's 66-56, Arkansas Tech by 10. Suns apply some full court pressure on Zaniyah Thomas. She throws over it to Kirkendall. Now into the front court for Trusty. Trusty sees a seam, puts a left elbow shiver into Clara Grace Prater, and they're going to call Prater for the foul. Trusty used her free arm to push off on Prater, and Clara Grace is hurt. Clara Grace is down and not feeling good about it. And Cecily Rideau, the Arkansas Tech assistant athletic trainer, have to check on her. And now Clara Grace unable to put any weight at all on her right leg. She is unable to put any weight on that injured leg right now, and she'll be helped from the floor by Olivia Jones and Cecily Rideau here with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. She's trying to put a little weight on it now as they reach the sideline, testing it out. Brad Palmer, associate head coach, will also help get Clara Grace back to the trainer's table. She is shaken up here with 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game. Duke Walden, the head athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech, waiting on Clara Grace as she arrives at the trainer's table back behind the Arkansas Tech bench. Inbound pass will be made by Zaniyah Thomas, and goodness gracious, you hope Clara Grace Prater's okay.
Definitely indeed.
Inbound pass comes to the right wing for Anna Trusty. Trusty with 14 points here tonight, drives on Wyrick, the runner off the glass, good for Trusty. Anna Trusty, 6 out of 8 from the floor. She's got 16 points, 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, and Arkansas Tech leads 66-58. Post entry feed for Wagner. She goes to the basket, layup try blocked by Kirkendall, rebounded by Morgan Browning. 2-on-2 the other way. Browning stops on the left wing, now drives into the paint. Layup try, no good. Defensive rebound. Nope, it's going to say it's out of bounds off Arkansas Tech. And it'll stay with UA Fort Smith with 22 on the shot clock and 6:52 left in the ball game. Inbound pass comes left side for Boyette. Boyette guarded by Olivia Jones. They reverse it right wing for Browning. Into the corner for Thomas. Zaniyah Thomas drives the baseline, gives to Kirkendall underneath the hoop, and Kirkendall on the way up is fouled. She will shoot 2 free throws with 6 minutes and 42 seconds remaining, and Arkansas Tech leading by 8. The foul on Olivia Jones is her 3rd personal. Team foul number 3, and Kirkendall to the free throw line. Kirkendall 1 out of 2 at the free throw line so far tonight. She has 1 point and 4 rebounds. Now 2 points for Kirkendall. Kirkendall had not attempted a free throw yet this season through their first 2 games of the year. They lost to Southern Arkansas, did UA Fort Smith, 77-53 on Friday. The Lions bounced back to beat UA Monticello 77-66 on Saturday. First free throw was good, second one no good, but UA Fort Smith able to get the offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Now they give it to Kirkendall underneath the hoop. She throws it out right wing for Trusty. Trusty drives on Sellers, throws it cross court to Boyette for three, got it. Nothing but net from the left corner for Hannah Boyette, as UA Fort Smith able to cash in the offensive rebound off the missed free throw, and the Arkansas Tech lead is down to 4 at 66-62. Into the post it goes for Wagner. Turnaround jumper, no good. Foul on Kirkendall. Lane Kirkendall gets her third personal foul, and Julie Wagner will shoot 2 free throws. Shelly Butler is in. She will replace Olivia Jones for Arkansas Tech. They are evaluating Clara Grace Prater over behind the Arkansas Tech bench. And I've got to be honest with you, friends, I do not like the body language. Clara Grace has her face buried in a towel right now. And I hope that that's not because she has been given some preliminary bad news. First free throw good for Julie Wagner. The second one is also good. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. And Arkansas Tech leads 68-62. Into the front court comes UA Fort Smith. On the dribble is Zanaya Thomas. Thomas guarded by Marley Sellers. Gives it up right side for Anna Trusty. Trusty guarded by Wyrick. Goes left, 17-foot jumper, good. Anna Trusty, a fairly dangerous young woman. She is 7 out of 9 from the field. She's got 18 points, 5:49 remaining, and the Golden Suns lead is down to 4 at 68-44. UA Fort Smith on a run now of 8-2. Drive by Wyrick, and on the way up, the shot is blocked out of bounds by UA Fort Smith. Looked like it was Kirkendall that got it, and Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline with 16 on the shot clock, 5:39 left in the game. And the Golden Suns trying to hang on right now, up by 4. Inbound pass to a wide open Sellers. She was fouled on the way up by Browning, who recovered defensively to take the foul and prevent the uncontested layup by Marley Sellers. Well executed inbound play there by Arkansas Tech.
Another good screen set.
Foul on Browning, her third. Team fouls are even at 3 apiece here in the fourth quarter, and with 5:37 remaining, Marley Sellers to the free throw line. First try is up and good for Sellers. Now 2 out of 2 from the free throw line in her Arkansas Tech debut out of Salem High School. Sellers has 4 points on the night. She will shoot for her 5th. A chance to give the Golden Suns a 6-point lead. Second free throw is no good, short. Offensive rebound, Julie Wagner, but then it was taken away from her by Anna Trusty. Into the front court come the Lions. They are down by 5 with 5:28 remaining. Zanaya Thomas guarded by Marley Sellers. Passes left side for Morgan Browning. Browning leaves it with Boyette. Open look at 3. Got it again. Hannah Boyette with her second three-pointer of the fourth quarter, her third of the night. She's got 12 points in all. 5:14 remaining, and it's 69-67. Now they double-team Zylak, and she walks with the basketball. Traveling against Arkansas Tech with 5:09 remaining. The Golden Suns commit their 11th turnover. The two sides are now even in that regard. And they might be about to become even in another regard because UA Fort Smith is going to get the ball down by just 2. Jackie Rollins and Cameron Sutterfield are in for Arkansas Tech, replacing Haley Wyrick and Andy Zylak. So it's Marley Sellers, Cameron Sutterfield, Jackie Rollins, Shelly Butler, and Julie Wagner, the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. We hit 5 minutes remaining in regulation. Arkansas Tech 69, UA Fort Smith 67. Boyette fakes left, dribbles right, guarded by Butler. Shot clock at 13, now to Trusty. Trusty drives, pushes off, gets away with it, shot is good. A 9-footer from the left baseline for Anna Trusty, and she has tied the score at 69. Golden Suns led this game 66-56 with 7.5 minutes to go, and in the 3 minutes since then, UA Fort Smith has outscored the Golden Suns 13-3.
Oh, Trusty's got a good, she knows how to use that off arm, I'll tell you.
Feed for Wagner, and as she goes up, a foul on Lane Kirkendall of UA Fort Smith. Kirkendall's 4th, and they'll take us to a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 69, UA Fort Smith 69. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute.
Welcome to St. Mary's Regional Health System, your trusted healthcare partner in Russellville. Since 1925, we've grown alongside our community, providing compassionate care to generations. With advances in technology and a dedicated team, we continue to evolve, driven by our mission of making communities healthier. Thank you, Russellville, for allowing our family to care for yours. St. Mary's Regional Health System, making communities healthier.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
1 minute and 38 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech and UA Fort Smith tied at 75. Lions with the basketball following the timeout. Now both teams have 3 timeouts left.
Yeah, I can play some tough defense here.
The inbound pass will be made by Morgan Browning. And Anna Trusty will bring it up for UA Fort Smith. Score tied at 75, 1:32 to go. Trusty passes out of trouble to Zaniyah Thomas. 18 to shoot, 1:27 left in regulation. Score tied at 75. Right side to Browning, guarded by Jackie Rollins. They dump it in for Sinitra Jones. Spin move layup is good for Sinitra Jones. Sinitra Jones with the bucket from the right side of the hoop. For Jones, it is just her second field goal of the night. She has 4 points, and UA Fort Smith leads 77-75 with 1:03 to go. Drive by Zylak. Layup try is good for Andy Zylak, and she ties the score at 77 with 56 seconds left.
Come on, defense.
Now at midcourt, Trusty in trouble. Out of there with the pass to Zaniyah Thomas, and they call timeout. UA Fort Smith calls timeout with 49.5 seconds remaining. We will step aside at the Alathus Realty broadcast position for a 30-second break. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network. .5 seconds remaining in regulation. Arkansas Tech and UA Fort Smith tied at 77. Hannah Boyette to make the inbound pass from the far side for the Lions. Gets it into Zaniyah Thomas. Shot clock at 20. 48 seconds left in regulation. Thomas stops, gives it out front for Boyette. Boyette drives, stops right elbow. 16-foot jumper is short. Rebound, fought for, and Zylak comes out of there with it for Arkansas Tech. 35 seconds to go. 27 to shoot. Zylak at the left elbow, gets into the painted area, gives to Wagner on the right baseline. Wagner dribbles out, gives to Haley Wyrick. Wyrick, guarded by Thomas, goes left, got a pick from Wagner, hands it off to Zylak, 14 to shoot. Andy Zylak gives it up to Olivia Jones, 10 to shoot, 17 seconds left in regulation. Jones down the left side of the lane, layup is no good, it rolls off. Defensive rebound, Sinitra Jones of UA Fort Smith, loose ball, out of bounds. They're going to give it to Arkansas Tech. One of the officials wants to give it to Arkansas Tech. Now let's see what the other says. They're going to talk it over. He says Black's ball. He says he's going to give it to UA Fort Smith with 8.5 seconds left. 8.5 seconds left and the score tied at 77. UA Fort Smith will use a timeout. We will keep it here through this break in the action as the Golden Suns were able to poke it away after the rebound, after the missed layup try by Olivia Jones. Arkansas Tech poked it away. It went out of bounds, and in the estimation of the officials, the last team to touch it was Arkansas Tech, and so now UA Fort Smith will have the ball and a chance to win the ball game here on the final possession of regulation. I couldn't see it. Couldn't see it well enough to offer an opinion. What'd you think?
Good answer. I think they pointed the wrong way, in my opinion. But
there was definitely a difference of opinion. We had two officials, but the one who had the better look at it is the one who gave it to UA Fort Smith, so I have a hard time arguing with it.
That'd be a tough one. I wish I could review that one.
7.3 seconds left on the clock now, and the basketball will belong to UA Fort Smith with the score tied at 77. Here in the waning moments of regulation from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, and right now Arkansas Tech just looking for a stop to get this thing into overtime. UA Fort Smith has made 7 of its last 9 field goal tries. Meanwhile, the Golden Suns have missed 8 of their last 10. Inbound pass will be made by Trusty with 8.4 left now. They've reset the clock to 8.4 seconds. Score tied at 77. Inbound pass to Thomas. She gives to Browning. Entry pass intended for Sinitra Jones, batted away by Wagner, and we've got a whistle. The ball is out of bounds. Who touched it last? No indication as to who the basketball belongs to. Arkansas Tech has called timeout with 3 seconds remaining. It looks like it's going to belong to UA Fort Smith. They're not coming to midcourt. UA Fort Smith definitely called the timeout, and we will keep it here through this break in the action. 3 seconds remaining, and the basketball is going to belong to UA Fort Smith, we believe. They are going to the monitor, though. They are going to the monitor with 3 seconds left, and the score tied at 77, presumably to confirm possession.
How about we go to the monitor on this one earlier? That gave us more time.
The timeout taken by UA Fort Smith, so the Lions are now out of timeouts. Arkansas Tech has 3 timeouts left. The Golden Suns and the Lions tied at 77 in their first ever meeting here at Tucker Coliseum. Arkansas Tech trying to get its 1,100th all-time win in women's basketball. Golden Suns top 6 in NCAA Division II history in winning percentage, and trying to add one more to the win column here tonight. But UA Fort Smith with a furious fourth quarter rally is making Arkansas Tech earn it, to say the least. Arkansas Tech led this game 66-56 with 7.5 minutes left. And since then, the combo of Anna Trusty and Hannah Boyette have led the Lions back. Trusty with 20 points on the game, 6 of those in the fourth quarter. Boyette has scored 9 of her season-high 15 in this fourth quarter. The officials still looking at the monitor over on the far side with 3 seconds left in regulation. And the score tied at 77, and we believe that possession will belong to UA Fort Smith. As the officials continue to study that replay monitor. Reminder, the Golden Suns will be back in action Saturday at 1 p.m. at Cyclone Arena on the Russellville High School campus for a non-conference game against Champion Christian. And then next Tuesday, Arkansas Tech's women will be at Delta State. That's a noon game on Tuesday. We'll have that one for you here on the EAB Sports Network on the radio side.
Champion Christian is trailing Ouachita 83-40 right now. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
The monitor review continues with 3 seconds remaining. And the UA Fort Smith players are now going to head back to their bench. The Golden Suns have never left their sideline. Now the headphones are coming off over at the replay monitor, and they have confirmed the basketball belongs to UA Fort Smith. The Lions will throw it in with 3 seconds left, and the Golden Suns need one more stop to get this thing into overtime.
Toughen up the defense here.
Zanaya Thomas will throw it in. You can bet they're looking for Anna Trusty right here. Zylak will defend the inbound pass. Trusty flashes into the right corner. They can't get it to her. Wyrick, good defense. Inbound for Jones. She fumbles it away, gets it back. Loose ball, top of the key. Time expires. No call, and we're headed to overtime. Arkansas Tech and UA Fort Smith headed to overtime, tied at 77. Here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Running a business, a house.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore our state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. From our beautiful campus to your endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu to schedule your tour today and start your journey to success.
.25, 40% from three-point. Arkansas Tech, 25 of 66 from the field, 38%, 4 of 15, 27% from three-point. The Lions have made 11 of 20 at the free throw line, 55%. Arkansas Tech, 23 of 35, 66% at the free throw line. The Golden Suns are out rebounding them 51-41. Arkansas Tech with 6 assists and 12 turnovers. UA Fort Smith 7 assists and 13 turnovers. The second chance points are now even at 13 apiece. And Kelly, that was a big part of the story there in the second half, was UA Fort Smith getting a lot tougher on the boards and narrowing what was a huge Arkansas Tech advantage on the glass in the first half.
Yeah, they just did a great job down the stretch, like you said, preventing us from getting, really good, wide open, easy shots. making us take some more difficult shots. Got a few to fall, and then they kind of, and Boyette from the three-point line, she got real hot, and that kept them in the game.
Boyette now 4 of 7 from three-point range tonight. Sinitra Jones against Julie Wagner for the opening tip to begin overtime. It is headed toward the far side and controlled by Morgan Browning, and UA Fort Smith will go on offense to begin the extra period. Pass on the right wing for Anna Trusty, out front for Browning, lob to the high post for Sinitra Jones. Jones guarded by Wagner, draws a double team in the paint, shoots over it, no good from 7 feet, and Julie Wagner gets the defensive rebound. Now it's Andy Zylak on the dribble over the timeline. Gives right side for Wyrick. 19-foot jumper, good from the top of the key for Haley Wyrick. Wyrick has 11 points. It is the 15th time in her Arkansas Tech career that she has reached double figures in scoring, and the Golden Suns lead it 79-77.
Another good screen that time.
Trusty drives the paint, feeds Jones. Sinitra Jones, left-handed jump hook, up and good. Sinitra Jones with 6 points, 4:14 left in overtime, and the score is tied at 79. Top of the key on the dribble, Olivia Jones. Got a Wagner screen, passes right side for Wyrick. Wyrick dribbles to the top, fumbled it for a moment, got it back, gave to Jones. Now Olivia goes left, shovels it ahead for Zylak. Back out to Olivia Jones with 8 to shoot. Jackie Rollins flashes to the top, makes a catch. Rollins drives, dishes for Zylak, 3 to shoot. Zylak trying to get off a shot, does so. It is no good. Rebound UA Fort Smith. Excellent defense there by the Lions, and Morgan Browning completes the stop with the rebound. Now Boyette for 3, too strong from the right wing. Defensive rebound, Julie Wagner of Arkansas Tech. Ahead on the fast break for Jackie Rollins. Rollins stops on the right wing, guarded by Anna Trusty. Crossover dribble, Wagner sets the pick, and Jackie Rollins knocks down the 15-foot jumper from the free throw line. What a screen by Julie Wagner to free Jackie Rollins for that jumper.
Been doing a good job all night long on setting screens.
Jackie Rollins with 10 points. It's just the 3rd time in her Arkansas Tech career she's reached double figures. Jumper no good for Zanaya Thomas. Defensive rebound by Jackie Rollins of Arkansas Tech. And here come the Suns up by 2.
Let's take a good shot here.
3 minutes left in overtime. Jackie Rollins guarded by Zanaya Thomas. Picks up her dribble. Lobs it right wing for Andy Zylak. Zylak defended by Hannah Boyette. Goes left, picked by Wagner. Zylak down the lane, left-handed layup, good! Sinitra Jones failed to rotate over defensively and cut off Zylak, and Zylak made him pay. 83-79, Golden Suns by 4. Those screens out around the free throw line area by Julie Wagner in overtime have been huge. Jumper no good for Boyette. The Lions look tired. Defensive rebound, Jackie Rollins, and Arkansas Tech the other way, up by 4. And Arkansas Tech, which has a plethora of timeouts, will use one here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in overtime. Arkansas Tech leads 83-79. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but strength, knowledge, and wisdom are what you build along the way. There's power in the process. We value this moment, because at ATU, you write your own script to what comes next. So here's your cue. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in overtime. Arkansas Tech 83, UA Fort Smith 79. Into the game for Arkansas Tech, Abby Grace Cunningham, joined on the floor by Olivia Jones, Haley Wyrick, Andy Zylak, and Jackie Rollins. The Golden Suns without the services of Clara Grace Prater, who is seated on the training table behind the Arkansas Tech bench with her right knee pretty heavily iced up.
Yeah, hopefully she's going to be okay. Precautionary is my hope.
I'm right there with you. Jackie Rollins with it on the right wing. defended by Olivia Johnson. Throws it out front for Olivia Jones. Jones drives for Tech. Layup is good for Olivia Jones, and Arkansas Tech leads it 85-79 with 2:09 remaining. Into the front court quickly. Layup try no good for Talicia Brown. Fight for the rebound. Olivia Johnson gets it for UA Fort Smith. Out to Browning for three. Good. Huge shot there for UA Fort Smith from Morgan Browning. They were teetering on the brink, and now they're right back in it with 1:45 left in overtime. Suns by 3. Abby Grace Cunningham out to Wyrick. Haley for 3. Short. Long rebound to the top of the key. Controlled by Morgan Browning. 1:35 left. Browning drives. Draws the foul on Arkansas Tech's Olivia Jones. It'll be Jones' 4th personal foul. Julie Wagner to the table for Arkansas Tech.
That is 4th.
And Abby Grace Cunningham will check out as Julie Wagner checks back in for Arkansas Tech. And heading to the free throw line is Morgan Browning. Browning with 15 points tonight. She is 4 out of 8 at the free throw line. The first try for Browning is on its way and good. She will have another with 1:32 remaining. The Golden Suns lead now down to 2. Chance for Browning to make that a 1-point Arkansas Tech lead. Free throw is good. 85-84. Arkansas Tech by 1 with the basketball. 90 seconds left in overtime. Zylak has it on the right wing, defended by Trusty. Hands it off to Olivia Jones. Jones steps through, hands it off to Wagner. Wagner back out to Jones, on to Zylak. Thought about a 3, shot clock at 17. On the dribble, it is Andy Zylak. Now backing it out near midcourt, 11 to shoot. Wyrick sets a ball screen. Zylak goes right. Switching on her is Browning. Pass deflected. Wagner gets it anyway. Wagner turns to the basket. Shot up short. No good. Defensive rebound for UA Fort Smith by Talicia Brown. Brown pushes ahead to Jones. Layup for the lead is good with 57 seconds remaining. UA Fort Smith is back in front, 86-85. The Lions have scored the last 7 points to take the lead away from Arkansas Tech. Feed for Wagner. Deflected by Jones, stolen by Trusty. Lions into the front court, up by 1 with 44 seconds to go, and the Golden Suns really need a stop right now. 23 on the shot clock, 39 seconds left in overtime. Pass to Browning on the left wing. Browning splits a double team, 10-foot jumper, got the roll. 31 seconds left, Browning scores, and UA Fort Smith leads 88-85. Timeout, Arkansas Tech. 27.1 seconds to go. Lions by 3. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's the most. MillerRoofing.net.
Well, Kelly, we mentioned it at the time. With 1:52 left, UA Fort Smith was teetering on the brink, down by 6 when Morgan Browning hit that 3, and that has sparked a 9-0 run for UA Fort Smith over the last minute and 40 seconds. And as a result, the Golden Suns find themselves in a tough spot, down by 3 with 27 seconds to go.
We need to set some good screens here, get a good open three-point shot.
Inbound for Jackie Rollins. Rollins dribbles on the right wing, defended by Talicia Brown. Throws across for Wyrick. Wyrick goes left. Cut off by Trusty. 15 on the shot clock. 16 seconds left in the game. Zylak goes right. Hands it off to Olivia Jones. Back to Zylak. Zylak dribbles left into the painted area. 7 seconds left. Suns down by 3. Out it goes to Olivia Jones. Jones three-pointer to tie is off to the right. No good. Rebound UA Fort Smith, and the game is over. The UA Fort Smith, they're going to put some time back on the clock because the shot clock expired before the game clock did. That was the shot clock buzzer that went first, and so there should have been, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of a few tenths of a second left, but the basketball is going to belong to UA Fort Smith, up by 3, and if they can just get the ball inbounds, then the Lions are going to win this game here on night 1 of the season for Arkansas Tech. UA Fort Smith looking to improve to 2-1 on the year, and they will have the ball with just fractions of a second remaining. And UA Fort Smith leading 88-85, and it'll be a 9-0 run by the Lions over the final 2 minutes, or I should say the final minute and 52 of this game that will tell the story here tonight.
Well, you think about it, this is their third game of the season, so they've been able to, work on some things, improve on some things, and it's paid off for them tonight.
Kelly, let's get one last check of the GAC scoreboard before they put some time back on the clock here.
Ouachita 100, Champion Christian 45, 42 seconds to go. It's a final. Southern Arkansas 66, Christian Brothers 45. With another final, Northwest Oklahoma 98, Bethel 45. It is East Central 66, Oklahoma Christian 61 with 14 seconds to go in their game. Henderson State 10 better than Delta State, 83-73. And UA Monticello defeats Crowley's Ridge tonight, 85-59.
Let's go ahead and take a look at what will almost certainly be the final stats. UA Fort Smith, 32 of 75 from the field, 43%, including 11 of 27, 41% from three-point range. The Lions were 13 of 22 at the free throw line tonight, 59%. Arkansas Tech, 29 of 74 from the field, 39%, 4 of 17 from three-point, that's 24%. And the Golden Suns were 23 of 35, 66% at the free throw line. Arkansas Tech out-rebounded UA Fort Smith by a margin of 56-45. The Suns had 6 assists and 14 turnovers. UA Fort Smith, 10 assists and 13 turnovers. 0.8 of a second left. UA Fort Smith gets the ball inbounds. It is tied up. They do not blow the whistle. They do not call a held ball. It was clearly tied up by Cameron Sutterfield. With time remaining on the clock, Dave Wilbers chasing the official who refused to blow his whistle off the floor, asking why he did not call a held ball there, as it clearly occurred with time remaining on the clock. They are not going to get a satisfactory explanation, but they have allowed time to expire. And the final score here tonight at Tucker Coliseum, UA Fort Smith 88, Arkansas Tech 85. Golden Suns fall in their season opener. And here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we'll be back in 30 seconds to wrap it up. Golden Suns lose. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
What?
No, 5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Dave Wilbers, head coach of the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, on his way over to the broadcast position to talk this one over following an 88-85 loss to UA Fort Smith, as the Golden Suns fall to 0-1 on the year and UA Fort Smith improves to 2-1. And we are joined now by the head coach of the Golden Suns, Dave Wilbers. And Coach, we've known that this season and this team is going to be a work in progress. And so here on night one, what did you see that you liked and what did you see that your team could learn from?
Well, I think we can learn from a lot of stuff. First thing is, I thought we made a good run there before half and had a 12-point lead. And then the next thing it's a tie game. They went on a 12-0 run, and we just can't have that right after halftime. The other thing, I think they really beat us on the free throw line. They made free throws, they missed free throws, and got rebounds that just killed us. It seemed like every time they did that, they hit a big shot. So just got to tighten our game up. That's the biggest thing. And, just learn from it, watch tape, and get better.
Well, and experience shows early in the season. They've got a young lady, Hannah Boyette, who's in her 5th season there. Yeah. The 3 3-pointers that she hit in the 4th quarter, there were some clutch shots for her, and that really kind of helped get the tide turned back in their direction.
Yeah, she did make some big shots, and they made some big shots and some big plays. And, we had a couple plays set there at the end and just kind of got out of sorts and probably should have called timeout, but, it is what it is. Sometimes you want them to play on just because you can't get a shot, but there's a lot of possessions in this game that, we gave up and we got to get better at.
And I know we won't know anything tonight, but the primary concern coming out of tonight is with Clara Grace Prater and just hoping she's okay if she left injured.
Yeah. Look, I don't know how serious it is or whatever, but, Clara's playing hard and, it's just a hard play, and hopefully she is better. We need her.
out of the newcomers, the one that really maybe stood out the most to me tonight, or maybe exceeded my expectations the most, was Abby Grace Cunningham. She got you 10 points and 6 rebounds tonight. Out of that other group of newcomers, who else stood out to you tonight?
Yeah, I thought Abby played real well, and she was one post guy that really, took it at them and did a good job with that. So, but I think a lot of the guys played pretty good. We just gotta, little mistakes, hurt us in the game, and just learn from it, watch tape, and get better.
Well, good luck on Saturday against Champion Christian. I'm sorry we won't be able to be there. We'll be in Searcy with the last football game, but we'll be watching the live stats closely and keeping an eye on the Golden Suns game against Champion Christian. And then I'll look forward to being with you next Tuesday down in Cleveland, Mississippi, a place that we both know very well, down at Walter Sillers Coliseum. It'll be good to be down there and see the Lady Statesmen for the first time in a while.
Yeah, they're really good, and we'll have to get a lot better here the next few days, before we go down there. But it'll be a good road game for us, and we need that.
All right, Coach. We'll see you then. That is Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech, following an 88-85 loss tonight to UA Fort Smith in the season opener. We've already given you the team stats. Here's a look at the individual leaders from tonight's game. First, for UA Fort Smith, the standout freshman. She was the consensus high school state player of the year a year ago at Greenwood High School, and tonight she showed us that she's going to have no trouble at all transitioning to the college game. And